I think we have produced a lot of iron thrones. Should these all be iron thrones? Because I could force that. Because I'm assuming we've got some. We are building iron thrones, aren't we? Well, I mean, no, we have the iron throne. Normal people aren't going to be sitting in iron thrones. So they can be chairs made out of whatever, that's okay. But our actual throne itself, over here... how do we get the description of this? Oh, it's actually... No, it's a gypsum's throne, that's right, but it's an artifact. It's an artifact throne. So we don't have an iron throne here. That's okay. We're the gypsum throne. It's almost as good. Yeah, I don't trade with elves. I steal from them. When they show up, we just take all their stuff. It's fantastic. They show up with the intention to trade. We just steal all their stuff, and then they leave. They're like, oh, next time, though. Next time you'll trade. They really want some of my precious iron mugs. But it's not going to happen. So, I'm going to build a workshop, kitchen there. And there. And then still there. And there. And then we're going to make a stockpile for food here, 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 and here. Whoops. But this one here is only going to hold completed drinks. So we want to block all and then allow that and that. And here we need to change these settings to say block all, and mostly you're just going to be allowed to have plants here because that's what we're going to use to primarily brew, and I suppose fruit is going to be okay. And on this side, this is going to be where we store our completed meals. So we're going to block all, but allow prepared food. And here, we're going to change settings and basically just block drinks and prepared meals. And lie and stuff like that. Okay. And you're all set to have maximum barrels. Okay. There we go. I mean, we still have food stockpiles up top, so things might just stay up there, but that's the idea, is to have the food and drink production right next to the dining hall, and ideally have prepared meals sit there, and have booze sit here. Oh, they're already bringing some stuff. Excellent. Oh, yeah, okay, so that was actually demand. There's probably a still that was full of extra barrels just kicking around, so that's going to be good. Apart from Dwarf Therapist or Sound Senses, typically use any other add-ons. I do make relatively extensive use of DF Hack, mostly for the workflow add-on. Auto Labor is very handy. Auto Seed, Auto Butcher, those I like quite a bit. And it helps with some of the bugs and optimization. It's a nice little tool to have around. So we have a bunch more petitions kicking around. We'll just go ahead and improve everyone, because apparently that's the way we do it. Warland, thank you very much for the resub. Once you get used to the UI, the game becomes easier. Yeah. And yeah, like, I find the UI is perfectly easy and very fast to maneuver. It does take a while to learn, because you're basically memorizing a lot of hotkeys, but once you've got it, you just rip through the game, and it's nothing. You can do everything really easily. What is that? Smurf Maxima, thank you very much for the tip. Smurf says, thanks for the entertainment. Well, thank you. Workflow plugin was so much better than the new vanilla system. Yeah. I still also like the hotkey for the auto mining of veins rather than the built-in mining system. There we go. Resume. Is this Galena over here? Yeah, it is. That's okay. We don't need to mine that out. So yeah, we'll get this place decked out. I guess I'll need to make this into a dining room again, so we've got it. Boom. And also make this a meeting hall. we are. So now dwarves will continue to get thoughts for having dined in an epic dining room, which will definitely be the case. Alucardus, you want to see yourself? Let's see here. What's the easiest way to do that? Alucardus is a fishery worker. How do we just see your skills? I guess I can zoom to you. That's probably the easiest way to do it. You're a competent persuader, skilled negotiator, decent judge of intent, liar, intimidator, conversationalist, comedian, flatterer. So yeah, you're a talky-talky kind of person. That's pretty much it. You have kind of limited skill in other aspects. I could use Dwarf Therapist to see it a little easier too. That's very true. Try not to overflow my cup this time. There we are. The military UI is still kind of weak sauce, but even that, I'm mostly okay with. It, you know, it's fine. Check the equipment. Everyone's actually getting pretty well equipped here. Everyone here has their metal armor. Still missing some headwear, handwear. What about the named ores? All right, so we still need a couple more metal breastplates and some helmets and gauntlets and stuff, but we are mostly fully armored, which is pretty impressive. As soon as we're done decking out the new dining hall here, we should get some statues and things going on too, and maybe some caged animals. We will continue to dig deeply and greedily, then send our military squads to clear out the caverns. Goblin Naturalist is visiting. Yeah, we got lots of people keep visiting. Yeah, right there. We've had lots of goblins visit us. Sometimes as a siege, but not always. I can't do it. I just can't. Yeah, people are right that I don't always see all the messages because they go kind of fast. Also, if your question's not particularly exciting, then sometimes it gets overwritten. Is the new Civ going to be the best one yet? I don't know. It's early to say anything definitive like that. So, there's your answer. They dug deeply and greedily, and in their greed, they did not realize what they found would be the end of them. Yeah, well, it won't be the end of us. We're going to go and end some people. Then at some point, we'll reach the circus, and that will be the end of us. But we'll see what we can do before then. They're all spies trying to get sensitive info. Yeah, those goblins. They want to find out how our defenses work. Since we slaughtered the last group so easily. I think we killed them without taking a single injury. Which is pretty impressive. I mean, I know they were only goblins, but combat in Dwarf Fortress is very, very unforgiving. Very, very unforgiving. It's true that up-down stairs significantly increase lag. No, you can move a little bit faster with some ramps. There's a little bit of optimization, but not really. If you have multiple up-down staircases, then there might be extra pathfinding complexity, but I don't think so. Hey, even though I left someone outside, they didn't get hurt. Yeah, that was, like, incredible. Next time I won't even put the walls up. We're just going to go out and slaughter them at the start. What was that sound? Nothing much. Oh, the weather change, I think. Someone's leaving some gloves behind. Excellent. People are so bad about leaving their garbage everywhere. Okay, so we've got our workshops open, so we're going to have to set up all of our jobs here. On repeat. Same thing here. Whoops. Repeat. Cancel you. Repeat, repeat. And over here, kitchen, we're going to try to produce lavish meals. And some fine meals. We'll do both. But we'll not do simple meals. We'll do fancy-ass stuff. Keep good moods up. That way, if we do go out and fight a big army and half our dwarves die, well, hopefully our people won't become too miserable because at least they've got good food to eat. I like the look of these pillars. They actually look like gems. A human caravan has arrived. Oh, that's very exciting because they always bring lots of goods with them because they have wagons. And zoom. Oh, there they are. Hello, humans. Doom, 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 doom. Let's trade with them. We're gonna request Alleywiz to come over here and hang out by the trade depot. We're gonna wait for them to unload all their goods, and we're gonna tell them exactly what we're willing to exchange for their goods. Most of their lives. We're gonna let them not be killed if they just give us everything. Please tell me we can eat humans. Again, I don't think in vanilla you can. Redux, hey, thank you very much for the tip. Hey, Quill, sorry I haven't been able to subscribe for a while because of reasons, but I wanted to throw some cash your way to show my thanks for the endless hours of entertainment you've given me. Well, thank you very much, Redux. Appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna trade with them. Everyone's got the quotes right. Excellent.
I can't do it. I just can't.
So, there we go. So, they're here. Oh, they're still unloading. Never mind. Yeah, no, take your time. It's cool. We're in no rush. Like, we get the whole army just, like, start surrounding them for some reason. Doom, 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 doom. What would happen if you don't directly kill them, but instead arrange an accident? Would that allow you to take their goods? Yeah, that has happened before. Absolutely. But we don't even attack them. We just, like, point at everything and say, this is ours now. Sure, someone wants to study. Let all the migrants in. Who cares that we don't have, we have no farming. We sustain ourselves purely through theft. There we go. So this dining hall is going to be pretty kick-ass. Pretty kick-ass indeed. What are you doing here? That's adjective. Hello. I mean, our furniture doesn't match. And that is something that you can do. I mean, you can try to get, you know, all matching furniture. It's some work, but it's not too bad. We're doing a little bit of butchery because we've got too many peafowls. Okay, can we trade now? Trade. Excellent! Oh, look at all this stuff they've got. They've got some glass. They've got some metal bars. Unlike the elves, they don't just have wooden stuff. Copper cages, very nice. They might even have some weapons. Iron maul, iron pick. Maces, very nice. Bunch of clothing. Leather, cloth, great. So we're going to mark all of it. And we're taking it. C is marked. This is ours now. Thump. Take what you wish. I can't stop you. Now, I think at some point they should probably make it so that the guards and things turn aggro. So you do have to have a military around. But right now, you can just take everything with impunity. The only thing is, at some point, the humans will stop trading with you and instead declare war on you and, you know, try to siege you. Did I designate it as a dining hall? Yes, I did. Because this table... Right here. There we go. It's a dining hall. And you can see that dwarves are eating here. Who's this? That's Zurin, who's currently apparently eating some fish. I think I've got to use the T. Or do I have to look at him? How do I find out what he's carrying? What he's eating? He's not carrying it anymore. I don't know. There's a little fish icon on the table in front of him. Or there was. Maybe it went away by the time I started clicking. That's entirely possible. It's a fair trade. There's stuff in exchange for their lives. That's fair. That's what I think, too. Theodorbson, hey, thanks for the resub. Year and a half. Cheers. You also can't request things to kill them off, just saying. Yeah, but you can't request things from elves and humans. You only request things from dwarves, and we're not stealing from dwarves. I mean, that would just be rude. Who would we sell our iron mugs to? At this point, our iron mugs are made in such vast numbers and to such an amazing quality, and then get encrusted with gems. We can buy 100% of every dwarven caravan that shows up. We don't have to steal from them. We just see, here's our box full of mugs, and then we're going to take all your stuff in exchange. And that's perfect. So we pay the iron mug price. There we go. Trimming down, butchering some more of the critters. You guys are hauling some rocks. What do we have here? That looks like more limonite. Yeah, so we've got lots of resources. We've got coal, or lignite over here. Right, the limonite is iron bearing. I'll go and like flag this stuff just in case we end up running low on things, but it shouldn't happen. Is this hematite? Tetrahedrite. Okay, which we're not as concerned about. And then the lignite over here. There we go. Just to say, but we've got tons of everything. Dining hall, excellent. There's a couple of tiles in the corner of the kitchens here we couldn't reach, but that's okay. Let's put down some statues. I mean, it's already probably a legendary quality dining hall because of all the high quality furniture we probably produced, but let's go ahead and make it fancier by putting some statues in the corner. So if we take a look at one of these dwarves, well, that's actually an elf. That's Konu again. He's socializing. Can we find out about him though? Annoyed at the lack of dining tables. No, there's a million dining tables. What are you talking about? There's no pleasing elves. M. Gru is also an elf bard. Oh, that's the worst. It's the worst. Blissful, dining in a legendary dining room. Yeah, that's exactly right. Legendary dining room it is. And it's not even done being assembled yet. Install some caged elves. They still have some meat, wagons, animals, and clothing you didn't take. Oh, that's true. But we said, you know, your stuff for your life. And they gave us the stuff, so we don't have to take their life. We'll consider it later on. So yeah, we still have this mass generic storage room down here. To fit, like, all the stuff we keep stealing. I mean, trading for. What I'm going to do is just a little bit of that, because it wouldn't surprise me if actually we were deep enough to hit a cavern. We just might be, like, in between something here. So I'm going to do a little exploratory branch, and we'll get back to it. Suntan Man wants more kerns. Sure. We just finished 2. Let's build 2 more. We'll never use them. We're just going to have a massive stockpile of these things. So are people still hauling here? They must be. Yeah. Woo! Lorbum has created a masterpiece cuttlefish stew. Who is this? I want to know what this person's actual name is. Dwarf Therapist Lorbum. That's One Ball J! One Ball J is apparently a really great cook. Cuttlefish stew. Kerns for the queen. That's true. Need a bit of grand, need room, build room for them. Could be querns, yeah. And yeah, it's possible that there's just not enough tables in the inn to satisfy the dining room there. That's possible. So right now, there's still tons of hauling from all this. Dwarves are going to be busy for ages. Oh, another masterpiece. That's some more cooking. There's a little exploratory branch. I'll be curious to see if we hit a cavern here. It's possible not, and we'll just keep digging deeply. Don't remember, is Dwarf Fortress free to play? Yes, absolutely. It is a game that is absolutely free to play. You just download it and go. Many people who play a lot do like to support them. In the past, they just accepted donations on their website. Finally, they set up a Patreon not that long ago, which is good. I mean, they still... I don't remember last time I checked, but I don't think he had hit like an annual income of 6 digits yet, which is just ridiculous, considering how many people play this game and how many hours they put into it. So I've donated twice, maybe 3 times in the past, and now I'm on their Patreon as well. Because I definitely want to keep seeing this game being developed. Although it would make me a lot happier if it was just open source, and then other people go and mess around with it. But you know, understand when it's your baby, when it's your creative project, you don't want to give up that control. I totally get that. Yes, I've heard about the game Stardew Valley. I've dabbled with it, I have it, but I don't expect I'll probably be fitting in a Let's Play. Masterpiece Limestone Throne. Nice. Okay, well, we clearly did not hit the cavern layer here, unless we've missed it, which I have seen and done before. Deeply and greedily. Let's go. cloth bins, and clay. Yeah, we may not actually have a place to store the clay, which actually makes some amount of sense. Oh, I should check to see if there's any more animals that need some grazing here. So do this, filter grazing, currently pastured. We've got alpacas, rams, billy goats, cows, yaks, horses, rabbit, and a nanny goat. All of which probably came from some of the more recent cages that we're going to go and put them out into the pasture. Still a bunch of smoothing to be done here. Oh, we didn't get inside of these. Ooh! Guys, we found a cave. And a magma pool. Oh, that's very exciting. Wait, how do we find a magma pool already? Where's the actual staircase? All right. No. Oh, we were right there. We were right there. My little exploratory tunnel just missed the top of the cavern by like the tiniest little bit. Cancel, because I'm worried you guys are gonna, like, flood shit. Oh no, this is open air. This is open air above water. Still, I'm gotta be a little bit cautious here. Is there anywhere we can actually walk? So this is the bit that actually has water, right? Yes. And this is the bit that's open air above water? Indeed it is. Is there anyone we can stand? I'm not sure. Oh, right over here. Pile of mud. Well, if we were farmers, we could farm on that, which would be kind of cool. So let's move our staircase to something like here. And there's the magma pool. Wow. And which could help with some of our mining efforts. Alright, so we can do this. And then we could open this up. Maybe not quite that widely. We do this. And then when that opens, we'll move our military squad down here. Take a look around. So we got mud, we've got magma, we've got water. Oh, this is exciting! Can't you dig a few deep wells and use them to drain the area? Oh, probably. But I mean, I'm not worried about doing that. There's all kinds of funny things you can do with water mechanics in this game. Last time we hit lava, I drowned in it. Yeah, okay. Every now and again, there's going to be a drowning in magma. I mean, you know, it's not a big deal. It's just a thing that happens from time to time. Sometimes people drown in magma. It's okay. Don't take it personally. Oh, I should hotkey that layer. So yeah, right here. So let's make this the F4 zoom. There we go. Perfect. Have any tips for organizing a military? It's one system I never figure out. I mean, not really any tips. If you get really, really good gear, like later on in the game, melee and like metal armor and stuff is the best way to go. What's crawling around down here? A giant ohm. But early on, like archers are the way to go. That's about it. Leather armor. If you've got someone who's doing some hunting and therefore butchering, then you should get plenty of leather. I don't know. That's about it. Then you just click on things and things die. False trade depot, elven caravan, drowning chamber. Yeah, that's a giant ohm that's moving around. So as soon as we finish digging this out, we will send a military squad down here to clear things out. It's going to take a while to finish. It's just me, or did it look like someone was standing on the, like, in the stone wall here? There was definitely a graphic of a dwarf over here. I don't know how that happened. Like, in the wall. It's a little scary. So, what we should do as well here is set up some traps. cage traps. Stonefall traps. And we need more mechanisms. I should probably change the mechanism limit, because I don't think we were ending up with enough. I don't know where our mechanics workshop is. There it is. Mechanisms. I'll change this. Keep like 20 to 40 around. It'll make it easier for me to deploy mass traps later on. We should build some actual weapon traps too. They can do a lot of damage. But what we have to worry about is things crawling out of the Underdark. So by doing this, we can give ourselves a little bit of defense. Send the queen to talk to the clowns. Oh, we'll work on it. Absolutely. Perhaps a temple to Armok over the magma pool with attached ceremonial magma dunking. Alright, that's got some potential. Now the thing is, normally I'd be mostly excited about finding this relatively high magma pool for the purpose of doing smelting and whatever, but we do kind of sort of have unlimited coal. So it hasn't actually been too bad. It's still faster, because then we don't have to worry about, you know, actually mining out the coal and things, but at the same time, this is allowing us to do smelting near to the surface, like right in our main workshop area. Whereas here, we'd have to go down quite deeply to be able to do our smelting. So whether we set up any magma smelters or not, I'm not sure. I suppose we could just do both. Then we'd have to haul things down here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So we got that. I'm going to drop a door over here, which isn't going to do that much to stop things, but we're going to go grab squad B, the Singed Diamonds, which I think is very appropriate, and we're going to tell you to move down here. Yeah, there's really not a lot of scouting we can do because of the magma pool. Okay, no, we can climb up here. Alright, so there's a little bit we can do. There we go. Squad's arriving, and is going to climb up and come up over here. But this is the bottom of the map. Yeah, there's nothing. Huh. I don't know where the giant Olm went. Definitely nothing to kill right now. Alright, well, I guess we can just cancel the orders. Let them go back to doing whatever they want to do. So, wow. But yeah, if we do start capturing people, we could consider dropping them over magma. So from here, if I were to dig out sideways over here, that should allow us to do stuff above the magma pool. The other thing I should do is look at doing some sort of well. So let's say from over here. There you go. Okay.